Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. This is going to be a general message, so anybody who is watching this is for you. I'm not doing the signs right now because I feel like more general messages can apply to more people, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, we already have cards popping out. First one is the Sun card. This is Leo energy. We are in Leo season right now, or it just turned over though to Virgo, but so some of you could have had a birthday soon. If you're watching this, you could be a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo, okay? But the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This card is also about self-expression, and hold on. It's about self-expression, and it's also, it's a very positive, happy card. It's about manifesting your dreams. And we also have the Magician card. So this is Gemini energy. Again, you could have Gemini in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. But these two together is like major manifestation goals. So some of you are really focusing heavily on making your dreams come true. You're also taking action. Well, the Sun card is about taking action, but the Magician card is about thoughts. And every action starts as a thought. So, you know, everything that you do starts as an idea. So that's why manifestation is so important. Some people say they don't believe in it, but before you make something happen, it starts as an idea. So that's why manifestation is so important. So these two together, this talks about having your mind right, focusing on positivity. The Sun card is all about being positive. It's a very strong card. Leos are very strong. They're very brave. They're very goal-oriented. Okay. We also have the Four of Staffs. This is about celebration. This is also a twin flame card. This can also be to do with a commitment or a relationship, and it's about stability. So some of you are really trying to manifest with these three cards here. You're trying to manifest a relationship, one that makes you happy with the Sun card, and you're trying to figure out what goals exactly you need to do. I feel like you're being very practical about it. But just as I say that, we do have the Queen of Coins, and it is showing up in the reverse. Some of you may have difficulty between balancing your work life and your love life, okay? So some of you could be overly focused on career to the point that it affects your love life and you're not able to manifest like a love life, basically. You could be living for your work right now, or you could have a fear, and that's why you don't want a relationship, that it will come in between you and your career too much. So you could be pushing people away, you could be avoiding them. When you meet someone new, you could be, you know, in the back of your mind like, yeah, but I have to make money. So then you just blow off a date or an opportunity that comes your way, because you're just more focused on money. Wow. And just as I say that, the Ace of Coins pops out. So this is all about new opportunities. It could be to do with work as well. So like, you guys are manifesting like a promotion here, for some of you, because that could be, this could also be in time though. I do feel like some of you will find someone with a Temperance card here. This is Sagittarius energy. Some of you could just be working on balancing your life, and maybe in the past you could have focused too much on love, and that's why you're so overly focused on career right now, is because you are actually trying to balance those energies, and you're healing. You guys are healing. I also feel like you guys should focus on, you know, giving over your trust into God, because you will meet someone at the right time. So sometimes when we don't focus on what's to come, it comes right to you. You know, don't focus too much on when will I find that person, when will I be with somebody, because the second you stop thinking about it, someone might come in. You know what I mean? That's that energy right there. Okay, then we also have the Emperor card, but it is showing up in the reverse. This is Aries energy. It's all about like a boss, but it's in the reverse, so this is feeling out of control. Okay, I'm getting several different messages from this. Some of you this is a very small portion of you though. You have maybe fallen for your boss, so like you are worried about obviously your love life affecting your career if you fell for your boss. So that's not, you know, that's not ideal, I would say. But that's definitely not for all of you. So anyways, back to the other messages that this, some of you have a fear of losing control when it comes to your love life. So you could be afraid of love, afraid of intimacy, because you don't want to lose control. Okay, some of you also have more control within, you know, like your career life. You feel like you are in control. Things that are tangible, like money, you feel like you can control that. But when it comes to love and trusting somebody else, that's where you feel you have a deep-seated fear for, because you could lose control. So, God, there was another message I was getting from that, but, and then, yeah. Some of you could have had, some of you could have had in the past a controlling partner. This could have been a narcissist, someone who was controlling or out of control, or maybe both. They could have had a temper. They could have, in the worst case scenario, I hope not, but been abusive. So that's the reason why some of you are afraid to move forward or find someone new, or a new love, or have new opportunities, or you're so focused on career, because some of you are afraid of this happening again. But, you know, as long as you are working on yourself and healing, I don't think that you are going to attract another partner like that. So some of you may need to do some prayer work, or I don't know, something to release those fears. Whatever you believe, whatever you practice, I don't, you know, judge here. So Ace of Cups, yes, some of you may have a new opportunity here. Okay, Ace of Cups is about, you know, aces are new beginnings, but also, you know, cups energy are love or emotions, so especially in the relationship area. So some of you could be meeting someone new here with this card showing up here, but also, you know, the Ace of Cups is about, like, self-love. So you can't fill your cup. You can't fill anyone else's cup until yours is full first, right? So you can't pour from an empty cup. So Ace of Cups is about self-love. So some of you, as soon as you master this self-love, you know, you're going to be attracting new opportunities and meeting new people. And as long as you do this, you know, Spirit is asking you to have faith, and they promise you that you will not attract another partner like this. Because if this was somebody who was controlling in your life, or didn't treat you right, this person who, from your past, you know, you're afraid of manifesting this type of relationship again, or not manifesting it, because you're not going to want to bring that in, but you're afraid of it just happening again, period, for whatever reason. But Spirit is asking you to have faith that they promise you that if you do the work of healing and working on yourself, you're not going to be attracting that same type of person into your life. So that's what you need to understand. So you don't need to have that fear as long as you're doing the inner work and the healing. So you need to be honest with yourself and not be delusional, and ask yourself, are you? You know, sometimes we don't want to do the work on ourselves because we're lazy. So you can't sit there and be a victim and say, why am I attracting the same type of person, when you're not doing the work? You know, that's the thing about, like, growth and self-love, is that stuff takes work, and it also takes time. So you need to have patience with yourself. So yeah, see, like, Nine of Staffs, some of you are feeling like too overwhelmed or too tired, like it's too much work for you to do the work to heal and to grow. You know what I mean? So that's why it's not getting done. So if you do have a fear of attracting the same type of partner from the past, then you need to ask yourself, right? Like I already said, are you doing the work to heal and grow from within? But also, some of you, if you don't feel like you have it in you, or you feel like it's too tough, right? Or you feel like too tired or something like that, You know, that may be where this fear is coming from. Fear of not being successful. Fear of not moving forward into peace, into your future, having a peaceful future. Fear is about staying stuck, you know. That's very valid to face those fears, right? We need to come to terms with that. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. I've heard people read this card in the reverse different ways. I read cards my own ways. I don't listen to anyone else. So I'm sorry if you guys read this differently, but this is my channel. So this card to me, and I also, you know, different cards mean different things to me in the moment because I'm using my intuition and my instincts, and I pick up on different meanings of the cards at different times. So Queen of Swords in the reverse right now, this is representing to me, it's like having weak boundaries, okay? I sometimes read this card differently than that too, so that's interesting for me for it to come up that way. But yeah, this is all about, you know, Judgment card. This is a major arcana. So this is about a major life decision. This is also Scorpio energy. You know, Scorpio is all about transformation. But this card, but that's more Death card. But Judgment is more about like a second chances. It can also be like a rebirth. So again, like, and it's showing up underneath Temperance. That's super powerful. I love to see that together, you know? That's beautiful, because what this means that is that if you do the inner work, because Temperance is about healing, if you do that healing, right, you will not be manifesting the same situation. So I'm picking up that for some of you, this is a huge fear of yours, and this is what's blocking you. This is what's blocking you from manifesting a new partner. You could be like single for a long time or not seeing anybody, and so you're wondering like, why haven't you met someone new? And these are the things that are blocking you. So this is why it's coming up in the reading, you know? Some of you are afraid to fight too. So 5 of Staffs, okay? I'm also getting another message from this card is that sometimes, and I don't mean always because this can be really toxic, but some of you may not want to fight for someone's love or compete for someone's love. And I understand that if it's somebody toxic and they're doing it on purpose, like cheating to make you jealous or to get you to fight with someone else. But that's not what this is talking about. I feel like this is talking about fighting for someone's love in a healthy manner. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to like get that point across to you guys. But some of you may have like given up on the past for someone's love because you felt this way, like you didn't want to compete. But I'm hearing that there's some sort of message like that this was a misunderstanding. And sometimes you do need to fight for love if it's in the right ways. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain that. But it's interesting. I'm picking up on that. I don't know how to explain that, but and I'm hearing another message. Whatever. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. And there's another message too. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is I'm hearing like there's this message about like sometimes you've relied too heavily on destiny. Like maybe you walked away from someone that it didn't work out with, and you just said, oh, well, if it's not meant to be. Yeah, that's what this is about, that fighting for someone's love. That's this message here. So like you walked away, because Wheel of Fortune is about destiny, but it's in the reverse. To me, what Wheel of Fortune in reverse is it's like if upright, it's about destiny. In the reverse, it's about free will. So you didn't take the steps, like you left things all up to destiny and you just walked away, or you gave up and you said, oh, if it's not meant to be, I'm not going to do anything about it, kind of. And the universe doesn't work like that. Like, yeah, it has destiny and yeah, things are meant to be, but they can't do it without you. You also need to fight for what you want and fight for love, if that's what you want. Fight for a relationship and put in the work and put in your effort and put in your free will and your choice. You got to make your choice too. It's kind of like both are working at the same time. You can't leave it up to one or the other. And vice versa. The universe doesn't work just based off of destiny, but it also doesn't work off of just free will alone. Like, let's say like if something wasn't meant for you, you couldn't just will it to be by trying to force it, make it happen with your free will. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. But anyways, yeah, that's what I have for you guys. That was interesting. That was cool. I've got some messages here that I've never got before, so that's always fun. I like when it's different like that. But anyways, hit the like button, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.